3rd
All right,
District.
so just listening there into officials earlier, the mayor was speaking there. Really quick update here for you. So we understand, of course, they're urging people, if there's an evacuation order, to get out. If there's a warning, prepare to get out. Talking about this is a historic fire. Just to give context, she referred to early in the morning, 10 acres were on fire. Within 12 minutes, that expanded to 200 acres. So that's the extent of how strong these winds are. We've mentioned there that none of the fires have been contained. We've now heard from the mayor that the Woodley fire is under control, so some good news there, but certainly extreme devastation as we're hearing right across that region there. CNN's Lee Waldman is live in Pacific Palisades this evening. She joins me now. Lee, appreciate your time. Just the scene behind you there just speaks volumes, and of course you having to be massed there, but walk us through sort of the biggest driving factors of these fires and sort of what you're hearing from people.
Good to be with you. The biggest driving factor that we're seeing is this wind. This wind is taking embers from one building that's on fire and lighting another building that wasn't previously on fire. I'm going to move out of the way so you can see exactly what we're seeing here. This building behind us that's on fire right now, there was a hair salon that was on fire. That is completely gone at this point. The building next to it was a gallery. Over an hour ago, the fire wasn't as significant. I walked over towards that building, the inside of it completely devastated by this fire. These fires are driven by wind. There was 3 fires when we took off today, then there was 4, now there are 5 wind-driven fires at this point. It's also extremely dry throughout LA County. It's supposed to be the rainy season right now, but there's not been any significant rain. There's also low humidity. It's a lot of different factors at play, all creating the perfect wildfire storm here for this community, and it's really hampering firefighters' efforts. What's also hurting efforts here in the Pacific Palisades specifically, the hydrants went dry here this morning. So we've seen fire crews driving through here. They sprayed quickly that building, but the fire hydrants are dry here.
And certainly, of course, with all of that, as you mentioned, the dry fire hydrants, the wind, that having, hurricane force winds is what we're hearing from officials there, causing major challenges. So with that now, how is it impacting those resources? Is really, as you mentioned, one building to another, they're having a tough time catching up.
Exactly. We heard from the LA fire chief earlier, and they said we can deal with 2 fires right now, but these 2 fires exploded into now 5 wind-driven fires. They're having to call in crews from out of state. The National Guard's been called in. Now the Navy is sending in helicopters to try and get these fires under control. It's a horrendous situation. Crews are working around the clock to try and get this under control here.
All right. CNN's Lee Waldman for us live from Pacific Palisades this evening. Lee, you and your crew stay safe. Thank you.